Hey, I'm B.A. Dallas. Welcome to my channel, No Spoon. I want to show you this track I just built, the first of many. A 4x8 sheet of plywood turned into an incredible rock crawler course for mini crawlers, preferably 1/18th scale. So today, I'm going to take you through the course, and then we're going to take our first run at it, getting ready for our upcoming RC Mayhem challenge. Okay, let's get started.
All right, this is Headhunter Canyon, 64 linear feet of brutal non-stop obstacles. The 1/18th crawlers are really going to be challenged to get through this thing. All right, immediately out of the gate, Headhunter Canyon is going to give you a rough time. Right there at the top of the little hill is Gumdrop, and if you're not careful, you're going to get high centered. Curly Johnson is making a several point turn just to get 180 degrees to drop back down towards the crack. You can fall off in pretty much every direction, so it is very technical, small maneuvers to get set up. Okay, here's the drop in. All right, Johnson's got good wheel placement on the log, which sets him up to not fall in on the crack. Don't get attacked by the crack. Now he's getting in position. This section here is called rollout. You got to be real careful not to fall off the track entirely. You're going to want a high side up on the rocks. He's got a good line right there. Just moving through, and he's got it. With the gumdrop, the crack, and rollout conquered, Curly Johnson's making kind of an ugly turn as he gets into position to get on the countertop in section 2. Well, there is no penalties for backing up on such a tight course, but Curly Johnson is definitely pushing that to the extreme. That was a bit of an ugly turn. And here he goes, getting up onto the countertop. He's getting in position to mind the gap. All right, a little redemption there. Look at that. Mind the gap beautifully. Made up for that 90-point turn back at the start of 2. And we'll look at that again. Nice. Well, the bells are super steep and dangerous. And, oh, he looks like he's down, but he's grinding it out. Now Curly Johnson's making a mess of this, but there he goes. He gets lined up. Looks like he's going to get onto the medicine bumps without too many problems. All right, coming through the medicine bumps. That's the last bit of 2 right there. All right, you're entering No Friends Canyon, but you got to get past the mail slot. There's just enough room to make it through. All right, you squeeze in. You got to make a 3-point turn, 4-point turn here in No Friends Canyon and get back up to get situated and set up for a good line on the rickets in section 3. All right, you're coming out of No Friends Canyon and you get up onto the rickets right here on section 3. Looks like a board broke loose, must have been built on a Friday. And here he goes, climbing up the rickets. It's a good line for Curly Johnson right here. All right, you got to make a white knuckle 90 right here at Dirty Chonies. Yeah, it's pretty scary. That's where it gets its name. Okay, Curly Johnson does pretty well here, and he's just about lined up, and he's climbing up towards section 4 to stop and resituate on the top of Noggin. All right, at the top of Noggin, you have to get your wheels lined up just perfect on these 2 parallel logs called Daddy's Long Legs. This is one where if you fall all the way. Okay, he's doing a good job. He's lined up really well. All right, now you just got to be careful and take it slow. Make sure your tires stay balanced. These logs are uneven, so it's no straight shot. You got to keep turning and just baby it across Daddy's long legs. All right, Curly Johnson's coming into section 5 onto the giblets. It's very steep set of gibbles here, so if you're not careful, you can pitch forward. All right, Johnson's taking these gibbles pretty slow. Doesn't want to pitch forward, and you can come right off the track, right off a cliff if you're not careful. All right, section 6 here is Old Duke, and it's a super tight turn with no mercy on every edge. And Johnson's making his way around Old Duke, heading towards obstacle 7. Here at obstacle 7, you're going to need to keep one tire on the rocks as you get onto Ramparations. Ramparations is a technical, steep little ramp. Real easy to pitch forward. You can roll, lose all your points for this entire section. He's looking good. It's a nice line. Oh, he's got it. All right, back into No Friends Canyon. All right, you made it through some gibbles, down Ramparations, and now you're getting through a section of lumpy bumpies. You can see Curly Johnson here is working with a missing screw on the portal axle, making turning tough. The radius is not as good, and he is struggling. Okay, it's real important to sneak past Furry Murray here, making an ugly 5-point turn out of that. And here he goes. He's going under section 10, the captain's logs, and over up on the cow pie. All right, from cow pie, you're under Soggy Bottom Bridge there, back into No Friends Canyon, and you got to get set up and get ready for section 8. All right, Curly Johnson makes a good climb out of No Friends Canyon and is getting lined up for one of the toughest obstacles. And here it is, the piles. This section is steep and unforgiving. We did repair the front portal axle, so at least we have a little bit better turning radius. And he's getting close, but he could pitch backwards. Oh, he's down. Let's try again. Okay, Curly Johnson is bouncing, looking for some traction, trying not to roll backwards. All right, he's got a different line. It's that last section that gets you near vertical. There's a bounce. Oh, there's a tire off, and oh, he's hanging by a thread. All right, we got to attempt that again. All right, Curly Johnson here on his 3rd try. Boy, section 8 is so steep. These piles are absolutely brutal. Oh, if he can get that front driver's side tire to grab just a little bit, he can do it. Oh, and he's up. He's back up onto another set of gibbles, right up by Noggin. Let's take a look at this from a different angle. All right, once those front tires got bite, he made it. Fantastic. All right, after conquering the piles in section 8, you get up onto some gibbles. You come around Noggin there, and it's number 9. Number 9 is not too tough. This is Soggy Bottom Bridge. All you have to do is keep it straight and just feather it down the course. All right, Soggy Bottom Bridge hangs over No Friends Canyon, and Curly Johnson has made quick work out of it. No problems. Here's another view. You can see the height of this bridge, but no problem. Curly Johnson now transitions onto the final section, number 10. This is the captain's logs. All right, here's a money shot of Curly Johnson coming down. The captain's logs. This is the last little bit of section, and it's just a little bit of technical driving, and Curly Johnson does it, and boom, section 10 is finished. Nice work. And that is Headhunter Canyon.
There you have it, the first run of Headhunter Canyon. All right, well, old Curly Johnson here took a beating. There's quite a few crashes edited out to make it appear to be a perfect or close to perfect run, but you can see early on in the video we lost a screw in the portal axles. I fixed that right at about section 8, and then broke a stabilizer bar when we rolled off and hit the ground on section 8. Also broke the body here, so that'll mean some upgrades and also some fixes. And next time we'll be running old Earl and Trash Bag Steve, having a good competition. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you again.